Welcome, Mai.
People, new video from Alexis Hidalgo Tech today. We are going to talk a little about charging and downloading the full day with this phone. I am going to leave you here in this video.
How's it going?
Been the download from 100 to 0 with this phone. And how fast was the recharge? First, we are going to see in the next clips the videos of the download from Friday night until Sunday at noon. I had about a day and a half of full charge using the most common apps, mobile payments, Bluetooth, all the time connected 4G here in the house, most of the time on Wi-Fi 1, then another time on 4G. Let's remember that this phone has, to my point of view, as far as I could test, a very good autonomy, although this autonomy clearly shoots in on Wi-Fi. If we are not on Wi-Fi, if we are on 4G, 5G, it decreases a little, but I gave it real use from Friday night until Sunday at noon. And here are the videos explaining more or less how my use was in applications such as social networks, Facebook, YouTube, and that kind of thing, normal consumption, YouTube music, mobile payments, among other things. Here come the demonstration videos for clarity.
Starting the test on June 6 at 10:30 a.m. with a full charge, I unplugged the phone, and by the next morning at 7 a.m. it had dropped to 86%, losing 14%. Some minor network usage contributed to this decline.
There's a little bit of networking, there's a little bit of audio, there's a little bit of YouTube, all on Wi-Fi.
But
Examining battery usage since the last full charge, 205 hours of screen time spanning apps like YouTube and Instagram. It's not heavily impactful on battery though, and by 1:29 a.m. on June 7, the usage timeline shows progressive consumption. Or let's go here, and if you realize it, I've supposedly had 205 hours of screen on time since the last load. I have 59% of YouTube, Instagram and all that, but hey, no, it's not going to count much, and now it's 1:29 a.m. We are, if you realize, it's already June 7. The previous video was also from June 7. I'm going to check here. I'm going to show you now. It's not here. Or I have 63% charge left, 63% charge of current consumption. There are 51% from YouTube, 11% from Instagram, and 6% from music, 5% from WhatsApp, 4% from launcher, and there is the download. How are we doing? We keep going. 16:17 at 4:17 a.m. 4 and 17. If you realize, I'm going to show you here now that I have 56% charge left.
and
Of that 56%, the amount of the 44% that has been consumed, there is 47 that corresponds to YouTube, 9% to Instagram, 5% to YouTube, and that's more or less how things are evolving. Okay, now my daughter is going to play for 30 minutes. I'm going to overtake it. I'm going to put it at 8x speed, but it's going to be seen that she's going to play for approximately 30 minutes. A game that I honestly don't know what it's called, but maybe you can leave it for me here in the comments. What games is she? He's going to play for half an hour here. I'm adjusting the brightness of the camera a little. It's only 7 minutes, it's 8 minutes, and you're going to realize it. I'm going to jump to minute Papa at minute 14. She continues to play still normally, does not present any type of heating, the device does not present any type of problem.
And let's jump now to the thrilling moment of the 27th minute, full of anticipation and excitement.
And my daughter has 3 left.
Minutes of intense gaming, exploring how the adventure unfolds, and observing the battery performance of this device as time progresses.
Off.
30 minutes of games. Obviously on Wi-Fi it's good. As long as they know this, approximately 31 minutes I will exit the application. And we're staying 48% load that me.
Looks like it.
Pretty much.
Good.
If we get in here now,
Our setup. Are you guys going to notice? Battery. Battery. Up here. Are they going to realize that I have 48% left? And that the amount already consumed. The games we recently engaged in utilized only 5% of my total capacity. This one.
games is called Brawl Stars. A good, entertaining, very fun little game. To my daughter.
Like there it has more or less the percentage.
By application of what the
Telephone. Alright, it's time for us to proceed to the next stage of this process.
I don't see the time well. 12 is 12 hour noon, 12 hour noon. I didn't see the time right. They're not forgiveness. 11:09 p.m. is 11:00 p.m., 11:00 p.m. and I have left. The battery level is currently at 28%, maintaining at 28%.
We'll examine it thoroughly soon. How did that 28% battery go? How did I uninstall the game? I get it. Under the magnifying glass of Google Play. Store. But it's 5:07 hours that I have the screen on, and these are the applications that I have used the most. Context is shifting toward the other recently. June 8th marks an important day for us.
On the third consecutive day of battery testing, if you notice, it's still holding up well.
With 16% battery level remaining, a reasonable proportion, I haven't reached for activating the energy saving functions yet. 20%. I didn't activate it. I just left my phone, everything's working fine, and I still have 6 hours remaining. Exactly 14 minutes left for me.
I'm sorry, but I've already spent 6 hours and 14 minutes using our device. On the phone screen, you can clearly see the details. The most used applications are displayed, and it's already 12:04 p.m. on Sunday, June 8th, still 12 past 4.
What if they realize? Toy, there is very little battery left now.
I'm running out of battery.
Just me. There's a 4 left. 100. And it is expected to continue until approximately 1:30 a.m., indicating a duration of 1.5 hours. The battery is predicted to endure for around 30 hours, providing sufficient usage time. From this point forward, I plan to consistently take naps lasting about 2 hours, which should improve my energy levels. So I'm not going to use the phone much during these 2 hours.
Exactly 1 hour and 26 minutes later, the device permanently shut down, with an additional failure occurring 2 days after.
And now we begin
with our solution.
In our charging process, I have a 30W charger that I have been using for many years.
Where? Cool?
The phone supports a maximum charge of 33W, which means that with a 33W charger, it will charge faster. I don't use the charger, I keep the accessories new in the package, and I'm going to charge with my 30W charger. I realized quickly, I already said it in the video, this phone says it has 33W fast charging, however it gives me a 15% charge percentage every 15 minutes. That means AL.
Peanut, yes.
Do you guys realize that? 15 minutes later I'm at 16% charge easily. I'm going to leave it here. Screen off very well. And we are going to check again how much charge we have left here. I activate the screen. I see what it is going. I'm going now. I'm going for 34% charge. It has charged me approximately 17% more charge. I wait a little more. 15 minutes later, I am at 51%. Very good. 15 minutes later, I am. Let's see here. I'm at 66%, 15%, more or less marginal noticed, and I'll come back again. I'm there taking my notes on the little piece of paper on the left, and I'm at 81 by 181% load. At this level, the phone has already been charging for 115 hours. Come back and check the phone. I'm at 95% charge. And to complete the full charge, it was completed in about 138H, about 138H. So I don't think he cheats fast. Honestly, I don't think he cheats fast, but there you have the result. It's not there.
Quickly. The charging time of the phone, okay, this phone has a 5000 milliamp battery. It has a 33W fast charge and promises up to 22 hours of YouTube playback. The screen is good to the AMOLED screen, and I didn't use the phone much when taking photos and videos because it's not my regular use. I used it like I use it regularly. Yes, I played. You will see among the videos you saw my daughter playing. It already lasted about 30 minutes playing a game, brightness almost max, among other things. And when the phone finally discharged to 0, here are the load factors. I put it on. I connected it to charge at 5:15 p.m. on Sunday, and on average it takes 1% charge per minute. That means that between 5 and 5:15, H 5:30, H charge 16%, between 5:30, H 5:45, H charge 34%, and you could say that in average, the IT charges 15% every 15 minutes. At the end of 1:38, the phone charged completely well then. This is all I wanted to show for this video. If you have any questions related to the autonomy on this phone, which is the CMF Phone 2 Pro from a brand called Nautic, you can leave it here in the comments. I really like the phone very well, so much so that I left my iPhone aside because in my house I am the only one who has an iPhone. I am not tied to the Apple ecosystem. And I have been using this phone continuously for a week now, and it has covered absolutely all my phone use needs. I've even been editing some videos here on the DJI Mimo app, and he managed to do everything without any kind of delay. Let's also remember that part of the energy conservation of this phone has a lot to do with the processor, which is a MediaTek Dimensity 7305G. As for AnTuTu tests, it would come to be a difference if the AnTuTu on the Snapdragon is more or less 10,000. To give an example, this one is about 7,000, and well, we leave it there. If you like video share, don't forget to subscribe to the